I met you when I was only 20, still young enough to believe every promise. You said, wait until I'm stable, then we'll build a home together. So I placed my youth inside your future, ignored everyone else because I thought you were the one. While my friends were walking down the aisle, I kept learning how to understand your delays. I thought loving someone meant surviving hard times together. I never knew some people only want you to stay, not to marry you. I waited through my entire youth for you, from a carefree girl to someone tired of hoping. 80 years of love for one sentence, I'm not ready yet. The pain isn't the goodbye, it's realizing the future never existed. I built my life around promises you never truly planned to keep. Some nights I ask myself, were you careless or was I just too patient? I believed if I loved hard enough, you would finally choose forever with me. But someone who truly wants to marry you would never make you wait that long. Someone afraid of losing you would never let your youth disappear in uncertainty. Women aren't afraid of starting over late, they're afraid of wasting their best years on the wrong person, and one day realizing time was the thing they lost the most. I trusted you more than I trusted myself, believed in a home that never existed, believed in a ring that lived only in words, believed love alone could hold two hearts together. If I could go back to 20 again, I'd probably still fall for you, but one thing would change. I wouldn't wait that long anymore. When you were still beside me, I acted like love could never disappear. When you were upset, I stayed silent. When you were hurting, I thought you'd be okay eventually. I believed after being together so long, we didn't need to care that much anymore, until the day I truly lost you. That's when I realized how wrong I was. Only after losing you did I learn how to truly love someone. But sadly, the person who taught me maturity is no longer here beside me. I'm sorry, I grew up too late. Only after losing you did I learn how to love right, how to text first after arguments, how to comfort instead of walking away silently. Now I know in love, pride matters less than the feelings of the person you love. But by the time I understood everything, the person I wanted most was already gone. I've changed a lot now, I notice the little things more carefully. I understand how one cold sentence can hurt someone for an entire night. People say everyone grows after heartbreak, but some still get the chance to fix things, while people like me only live with regret every day. The saddest feeling is becoming a better person after the one who wanted that change the most is no longer there to see. I'm sorry for every time I made you feel alone. Sorry for loving you in such an immature way. You were more patient with me than I ever realized. I just wasn't wise enough to notice back then. If one day you ever hear this song, I just hope you know one thing. The person who taught me how to love maturely was you. Oh, the one I lost because of my own carelessness. If I met you at 30, if I met you at 30 instead of 22, maybe I would've known the difference between loving and holding on to you. Back then I was chasing everything, trying to become somebody new. I had ambition in my bloodstream, but no idea what to do with the truth. You deserved a man who understood how precious a good thing can be. Instead you got a younger version, still learning who he wanted to be. We weren't wrong for each other, we were wrong for the timing. Two unfinished people trying to write a forever story. If I met you at 30, maybe we'd still be together now. Maybe we'd know how to listen instead of always figuring it out. I'd know which battles weren't worth fighting, you'd know which fears to leave behind, and maybe love would've survived if we met at a different time. If I met you at 30, at 30 I understand silence. At 20 I only understood noise. I confused pride with confidence, and mistakes with being a man. Now I know relationships aren't one, they're built day after day, with patience, honesty, forgiveness, and choosing each other anyway. I see the lessons clearly now that life hadn't taught me then. The tragedy is understanding them after reaching the end. Sometimes maturity arrives a little too late to save a love, but early enough to understand what it was made of. If I met you at 30, maybe we'd still be together now. Maybe we'd know how to listen instead of always figuring it out. I know which battles weren't worth fighting, you know which fears to leave behind, and maybe love would've survived if we met at a different time. If I met you at 30, but maybe that's not the lesson If I met you at 30, I'd walk a little slower. I'd pay closer attention to every second on your shoulder. I tell you what I feel sooner. I protect what we found. I'd understand that forever is built in the small moments. And maybe we'd make it, maybe we'd still fall apart. Maybe life would write the same ending in a different form. But sometimes, on quiet nights, I let myself wonder about the version of us that met a little later and never had to say goodbye. 2026, American premium R&B. We might have made it, maybe forever, maybe forever. No goodbye. If I met you at 30. We were too young for forever, too proud to say sorry, too scared to be vulnerable, too busy trying to be right. Back then love felt easy until real life arrived, and neither of us knew what to do with the weight of it. We had the right hearts, just not the right time. And if we met a little later, maybe we'd still be together. Maybe we know how to listen instead of just waiting to speak. Maybe we choose each other on the hard days too. If we met a little later, maybe I wouldn't have lost you. I look at who we are now, older, softer, wiser. The things we used to fight about wouldn't even matter today. It's funny how growing up works. The lessons arrive after the person leaves, and some of us learn love by losing it. If we met a little later, when we understood ourselves better, when insecurity wasn't driving the car, when fear wasn't making decisions, maybe the story would have changed. Maybe the ending would have too. I don't regret loving you. I regret meeting you before You look different tonight, not older, just softer somehow. Like life finally taught us both the things we used to fight about. We sat across from each other laughing like strangers with familiar souls. And for the first time in years, being around you didn't hurt immediately. Funny how maturity arrives right after love leaves. If we met later, maybe we would've lasted. Now we both know how to listen, how to stay instead of running away. You learned patience, I learned how to communicate, but timing has a cruel sense of humor, 'cause we became perfect for each other after we stopped belonging together. You told me about your new apartment, I talked about therapy and slowing down. We smiled at the versions of ourselves that used to destroy what we loved. Back then we were too emotional, too afraid, too proud to bend. Now we finally understand love, but with different people beside us. Maybe some relationships exist not to last forever, but to teach two people how to love correctly later on. So tonight we hug goodbye gently, without trying to rewrite the past, 'cause deep down we both understood missing someone doesn't always mean returning. And as you walked away, smiling, I realized something heartbreaking. Sometimes the right person simply arrives at the wrong chapter of your Two a.m. and whiskey burns slow. Another downtown bar about to close. Your name still lives inside my phone, even after all these months alone. I press call, then panic again. Hang up before it reaches your end. Guess I only wanted to hear the ringing, not the truth waiting after it. 'Cause hearing your voice might ruin all the lies I tell myself, that I'm doing better now without you around. So every night you got a missed call from a number too broken to move on. A drunk voice hiding behind silence, still loving you from the dark. Then one night you finally called me back, maybe hoping I was still there somehow. But the operator only said, "This number is no longer available now." Stared at your screen for a while, probably recognizing my hometown code. Maybe your heart paused for 1 second too, before reality hit harder than before. And somewhere across another city, I was learning how to disappear, trying to erase the man you loved before I hurt you Funny how people can vanish completely yet still exist inside your chest, like old voicemails you never delete, or songs you can't survive hearing. Now every midnight feels colder somehow. No more drunk calls after closing time, just two strangers carrying memories that neither one knows how to bury. And maybe love really ends when the number stops ringing forever. Ocean air through the balcony door, your suitcase by the wall. Neither one of us says a word, 'cause we already know it all. The city's glowing underneath us, like nothing's about to change. But somewhere between this hotel room and tomorrow's plane, we lost our way. Melody rises gently. You smile for the photographs, I smile back the same. Two broken hearts pretending nothing's changed. This is our last night in Miami, last time dancing under neon skies, last time hearing your laughter mixing with the ocean tide. We're holding on to something already leaving, trying to freeze a moment that was born to die. Tonight we're lovers, tomorrow we're goodbye. One more night, one last sunrise. We walk along the shoreline, barefoot in the dark, talking about everything except the thing that's breaking us apart. Your hand still fits inside mine, your head still finds my shoulder. Funny how love can still feel right when the ending's getting closer. The moonlight makes it easy to forget what's waiting at dawn. This is our last night in Miami, last time losing track of time, last kiss under palm tree shadows, last chance to call you mine. We're making memories out of disappearing moments, trying to see forever with a few remaining hours. Oh, maybe we stayed too long, maybe we let go too late. Maybe some people are perfect together, just not forever. Maybe tomorrow isn't the enemy, maybe it's just the truth. This is our last night in Miami. The city shines like a movie scene. The waves keep crashing like they don't care what this means. Tomorrow we'll leave this paradise on separate flights, but somewhere in this coastline, a piece of us survives. Tonight we're still together, tonight you're still mine. Soft falsetto, Miami, don't turn the lights off yet. I'm not ready to lose her. Three years of midnight conversations, 3 years of crossing town, 3 years of holding your hand whenever nobody else was around. You knew my favorite songs, knew every dream inside my head. But if somebody checked my profile, they'd think I slept alone instead. Melody rises with tension. You were part of my whole world, but somehow not part of my public life. You were never on my page, never in the pictures, never in the captions, never in the frame. 3 years loving in the shadows while I kept acting single. Now you're gone. You never asked for diamonds, never asked for anything expensive. You only wanted proof that I wasn't ashamed of us. A picture, a mention, a simple introduction, something that told the world you weren't invisible. I kept saying privacy, you kept hearing you're not enough. You were never on my page, never where the world could see. Now I'm scrolling through memories that only belong to me. You gave me all your loyalty while I gave you hidden love, and now the silence feels heavier than any secret ever was. A secret relationship still breaks your heart the same way. I thought protecting us meant keeping us private, but maybe I was protecting myself from commitment, from questions, from making it real. And by the time I understood, you were already leaving. You were never on my page, but you were written in every part of my life. Every late night drive, every Sunday morning, every future I imagine. Now the world sees me alone and thinks that's something new, but the truth is, the loneliest thing I ever did was love you without letting anyone know. 3 years together, and not a single picture. Rain falls on 8th Avenue, taxis blur into shades of blue. people rushing with somewhere to be, while I'm standing still with your memory. The city never slows down, but somehow every drop that hits the ground brings back a different piece of you. And all the things we used to do. I can handle sunny days, I can lose myself in crowded streets, but when the clouds begin to break, your ghost finds its way back to me. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every street like reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. The diner on 42nd Street still serves coffee that tastes bittersweet. I passed the window where we sat, and suddenly I'm looking back. The skyline hides behind the clouds like the future we talked about. Funny how a million lights can glow and still leave someone feeling alone. I've learned how to move forward, I've learned how to let time pass, but rainy nights in New York always pull me to the past. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you again. Every street light reflection feels like a scene we were in. The city shines like silver across the midnight pavement, and every storm reminds me of a love I couldn't save. It's always the New York rain that brings your name back again. Maybe it's the way the city softens when the thunder fills the sky. Maybe it's because we fell in love on a rainy July night. Or maybe some memories, never really disappear. They just wait for certain weather to suddenly reappear. It's always the New York rain falling outside my window pane, turning every crowded avenue into a picture frame of you. The years keep moving forward, the seasons keep changing too, but every storm that finds this city somehow finds my heart too. And for a moment you're standing next to me again. It's always the New York rain that makes me miss you. 2020, 2020, 2020. New York rain, miss you again. New York rain, miss you again. New York rain, still your memory in every storm. Soft rain on the unseen distant city. Traffic fade into silence. Back then we loved with all we had, in a tiny room, chasing better days. I was stuck between unfinished dreams, while you were lost in fears of growing up. Every time we passed a wedding shop, you'd smile and talk about the future. I stayed silent and looked away, 'cause all I had were promises. We never stopped loving each other. Life just got too heavy to hold. Two young hearts full of pressure, not knowing how to save what we had. Maybe we were the right people at the wrong time. I wasn't strong enough to give you peace, and you weren't ready to walk through the storms with me. And every fight became about money, about work, about dreams, about tomorrow. We hurt each other with words we never meant, until love was no longer enough to make us stay. Years later we met again by chance at the cafe where we used to sit. You look calmer than before, and I finally look like someone with direction. We talk like strangers with old memories, but our eyes still carried unfinished feelings. 'Cause deep inside both of us, there's still someone we never truly forgot. Some people are meant for each other, but life brings them together too early. So in the end, all that's left is regret instead of forever. If I met you later in life, when I was finally stable enough, and you were strong enough to understand my struggles, maybe we would have had a different ending. But you've never give second chances. Now all we can do is look at each other quietly, carrying the most beautiful love we ever had, and walk past each other one more time. Because the saddest thing isn't loving someone, it's still loving them when they no longer belong.